Just got pregnant and completely clueless about the pelvic floor and why people make such a big deal out of it during pregnancy? By the end of this video, you will know exactly how pregnancy impacts the pelvic floor and what you can do to be proactive about your pelvic health right now from early pregnancy. Also, to congratulate you on taking a first step for your pelvic health by watching this video, we would like to offer you our pelvic floor guide for pregnant mamas for free. Just comment, send me the guide down below, and we will send your gift. Let's start with the basics. What's the pelvic floor exactly? It is a sling of muscles around your vagina and anus. Now, what does it do? It helps holding your pee and your poo. It supports the pelvic organs sitting on top, namely the bladder, uterus, and rectum. It also stabilizes the pelvis, hips, and lower back. It's also like a sump pump, and it helps with circulation between your upper body and lower body. And it contracts during orgasm, so it plays a role in sexual function as well. How does pregnancy and birth affect the pelvic floor? 4 things. Number 1, there's a human being growing on top of your pelvic floor. So as pregnancy progresses, there is more and more weight on your poor pelvic floor, which has to adapt to this increasing load. Number 2, the relaxin hormone, which is the hormone that makes everything looser in your body to allow your baby to grow, also affects your pelvic floor, and that can affect how well the pelvic floor is able to perform its different functions. Number 3, your posture is constantly changing during pregnancy. Your belly bump and your breast are pulling your center of gravity forward, and because of that, things are sitting differently on your pelvic floor, which can affect its proper functioning. And number 4, if you have a vaginal birth, your baby will have to go through your pelvic floor muscles, which is a major trauma for these guys if they're not properly trained for it. And when we talk about 2nd, 3rd, and 4th degree tears, we're actually talking about different layers of the pelvic floor tearing. Not only that, during the pushing stage, there is significant pressure applied on the pelvic floor, especially if you push for a longer time, and that can also increase the risk of pelvic floor injuries on its own. Just with the little amount of information I just shared with you, you already know more than most pregnant moms out there. So congratulations on that. And don't forget to grab your free gift by commenting, "Send me the guide" down below. So anyhow, because of all of these different factors affecting your pelvic floor during pregnancy, that's why it's so important to take a proactive approach to your pelvic health as early as possible, not just after the birth when the damage is done, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, you may end up like so many moms out there who are still peeing their pants every time they jump or sneeze, or feel like their bladder is gonna fall out of their vagina when they spend too much time on their feet, or can't have sex after birth because it hurts so much. And as a pelvic floor physio specialized in maternity care, I've seen moms suffering from these kinds of symptoms for years after having kids, and that can significantly impact their quality of life and ability to be active with their family, right? So that being said, what is your next step if you don't want that to happen? Well, the first thing is getting started as early as possible with pelvic health education from a reliable professional source. This channel is a great start, and I've got a playlist called Pelvic Floor 101 for Moms-to-Be that you can check out and binge watch, and I'll share the link in the description below. And your next best move is to grab your free gift by commenting "Send me the guide" in the comments below, and we will send you your free pelvic floor guide for Moms-to-Be so you can get started on the right foot with your pelvic floor education. Thanks for watching.